Autumn was settling in on the Earl's Estate Railway. The weather grew chilly, and there were less tourists enjoying the seaside. Services were greatly reduced for all the engines. They didn't mind this new schedule, however, as the summer season had been long and hard, and they were all looking forward to a night's rest. One dry September morning, Lily was waiting at the junction. She was looking forward to a pleasant run when she heard an unfamiliar whistle. It wasn't uncommon for foreign engines to pass through, so Lily didn't take much notice. Soon, however, a large red steam engine pulled into the opposite platform. He looked curiously at Lily. "Good day," he said politely. "I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of Normanby Castle."
"Huh? Yes, it's the next left. Just continue down that line, it'll be right at the end."
"Thank you, kind lady." And with that, the large red engine departed in an exuberant amount of steam. Lily just could make out the name, the Flying Thistle, on his smoke box. "What an odd name," Lily commented, and then followed the Flying Thistle out of the station. Later on, Lily came to a stop at the middle station. Stafford was there with the maintenance train. "Have you seen that new engine?"
"Flying Thistle? Yeah."
"He's an old one," Stafford said. "Apparently he's brought the special train all the way from Peterborough."
"Oh, I see."
"Yes, he seems rather pompous," Stafford said darkly. "Which is a bit rich given that his name's Flying Thistle," Stafford said as he left the station. "Good luck." Lily was hesitant to meet the stranger after this, but as she pulled into the castle station, he was standing next to a harassed-looking Sir Alec Greedy. "I say, your railway is quite short. I can see why such small engines can keep up with it. Where I work, engines of that size are only useful for yard duties," he said to Greedy. "My friends couldn't run laps around you." Sir Alec Greedy snapped. "You're too fat to move quickly." "Oh, fat am I?" the engine chuckled, eyeing Greedy up. "Well, I could win a race against you any day."
"Silence!"
The two engines fell quiet.
"Meg is here all the way from Peterborough with the circus for tonight's show at the old church grounds." "Oh, is that tonight? I totally forgot," said Lily. "Yes, you, Stafford, and Whiff will have to be home early so Meg and Sir Alec Greedy can bring the guests."
"Who's Meg?" interrupted Sir Alec Greedy. "I am. You really think I'm always named Flying Thistle? It's just for the circus."
"Quiet!" the Earl shouted again. "Greedy, you'll need to be there for 5:30 sharp. Some buses will be there to ferry the guests to the fairgrounds. I expect the best behavior." He looked between the two engines. "Good day." The Earl turned and walked away. Meg smirked at Sir Alec Greedy. "So, Big Red, fancy a race?" "What did the Earl say?" Lily hissed. "Best behavior." But Greedy desperately wanted to show Meg up. "Sure, Thistle, you have yourself a race." Lily just sighed and rolled her eyes. Soon the word spread to the other engines, and by the time Greedy and Mons were setting off for the junction, even Lily was wishing Greedy good luck. "Please show that red eyesore up." "Oh, will do. I have a plan," smirked Greedy. "Ooh, what is it?" asked Stafford excitedly. I'll tell you later." And Sir Alec Greedy set off after Meg. The two were soon in position at the head of their trains.
Many excited children and their parents boarded the train ready for the circus. Their drivers had agreed to the race, and as soon as the guard's whistle blew, the two were off. Mons Meg tore out of the station, but Sir Allegredy took a steadier approach. He knew that no matter what, they'd have to stop to pin down brakes at the middle station, so he could take his time and build up a nice head of steam. Sure enough, Mons Meg had completely forgotten about the required stop. "Silly old duffer," he snorted. "I've blown him." "Stop, Mons!" his driver called. "We have to stop." "What?" The Flying Thistle looked up and slammed on the brakes just in time. They came to a gut-wrenching halt just beyond the station. Sir Allegredy chuckled as he sidled alongside. Mons Meg's crew had gotten out to make sure everything was okay. "Bad luck, Mons. It would be a disservice to hurt your passengers before the circus." Mons Meg gritted his teeth as Sir Allegredy chortled away. "Come on, come on, come on!" Mons Meg called to his driver as he climbed back into the cab. Soon the Flying Thistle was off once again. Sir Allegredy was really trying now. He swooshed past the new cannery and into a cutting. But as he passed through the fishing village, he heard a thundering from behind him. "And you thought I wouldn't catch up?" Mons Meg panted. "No, I knew you would, but I'm not fussed about it." And as they passed the cold and empty beaches, Sir Allegredy slowed right down. Mons Meg was bewildered but continued on. But as the platform swam into view, he understood why Greedy had slowed down. Just like he had done at the middle station, Mons Meg shot right through the town stop and plunged up the spiral. He was halfway to the top when he was finally able to stop. He reversed abashed back to the station. Sir Allegredy stood there, chortling at the platform. "You know," he said innocently, "I get why they call you flying. I've never seen anyone tackle a spiral so well." The Flying Thistle grimaced as Sir Allegredy crawled diligently back home.